Also in San Francisco, about 1,000 people marched through the heart of the Mission District ahead of Donald Trump's inauguration.
Activists for reproductive and immigration rights rallied against the incoming administration. John Ramos has the story.
Donald Trump won't be inaugurated until Monday, but those who fear what that will mean are making it clear that the resistance is already underway.
It is a moral imperative to stand united.
Organizers of San Francisco's Women's March decided to unite their event with a group in the Mission District protesting the mass deportations that could begin as early as Tuesday. City Attorney David Chu warned the crowd of several thousand about what he thinks the city could be facing in the days to come.
San Francisco is a proud sanctuary city. As a former civil rights attorney, I am heartbroken about the civil rights that are about to be violated. As your city attorney, I am heartbroken that on Monday, we are about to inaugurate a president who does not respect the rule of law and is going to violate the United States Constitution.
I really believe that Trump has not thought this thoroughly through, because if you really study and look at the immigrant population in this country today, the economy would collapse. And it's inhumane to deport people who've been working 30, 40 years as the nannies, as the dishwashers, as the janitors.
But there was also a lot of outrage from those who believe women's rights, specifically reproductive rights, are at risk.
What we are fighting for, or fighting against, are things that have happened, things that they have said they want to happen. So we're here to say we're not going to go quietly. We're not going to go backwards.
An SF resident, Jim Martinez, thinks Trump's victory over Kamala Harris was based in resentment over women gaining more power in society.
And the men are being threatened by that, and they're masculine. They're kind of like little boys inside of them. You know, like, oh, they're thinking I'm manlyhood and all this stuff. You know, you know.
There was also concern about billionaires influencing social policy under a Trump administration. For the first time, Tina Caputo from Petaluma says she fears the country could be heading towards becoming an oligarchy.
It seems like, people like Elon Musk, who are, tech billionaires, and all these people that Trump has been surrounding himself with, seem like they do not have connection to everyday people, and they don't particularly care what happens to everyday people.
The protesters believe there are huge issues at stake, including democracy itself. But for a small group of Trump supporters at the march, it boiled down to one issue: fears over transgender rights.
I'm just here because we need to wake up. This should not be a political issue. Girls, boys, they're being harmed by this ideology. Yeah. Why do you think that's not true? So Trump has promised on his first day in office that he will return sports. So sports for girls and women will again be only for females.
After an election that focused almost entirely on stoking fear, it's probably not surprising that many people are afraid of what President Trump might do and are already preparing for battle.
Not only did people march in San Francisco, but also in Washington, D.C. Thousands of people rallied outside the National Mall just 2 days before the inauguration of Donald Trump. People there marched for reproductive rights, fighting climate change, ending gun violence, and social justice issues.